All right, shalom to the hopeful elect. Before we get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakat Kodash. Double honors to the apostles at GMS, all right, who rule well and teach well, and they teach sound doctrine, okay, and they continuing in the ministry and to be the perfect example of how to maneuver throughout these last days as a men of the Lord. All right. And I want to give a mighty shalom to the fellow laborers out there as well. All right, so this is just gonna be a quick a quick chop, so to speak. I was just gonna read this real quick. All right, so we're just gonna get right into it. This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. It says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." You see that? So where your treasure is, right? That's things that you're that you're mostly focused on, your treasures, okay? That's just like if you had a box of or you had like some cryptocurrency, whatever the case may be. You're focused on that. In your mind, that's your treasure. That's the best thing that you can ever hold on to. So that's where your mind, that's where your heart is going to be at. That's where your spirit is going to be. All right. Just an example. It says the light of the body is the eye, right? So it's saying the light of the body is the eye. It says, if therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. That's right. You see? And you want to be focused on the light of Yahweh Shai. Okay? What is the light? The light is his truth, man. Okay? The light is his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay? And you want to prosper in that. You want to keep that in the forefront of your mind. You want to keep that always in before everything that you're doing, because you want to be led by light, okay? And you want to keep your eyes single. Why? It's because it's a lot of things in here that'll take you away from keeping things in and you could keeping things in order, and you could risk your salvation. All right, you never know what demon is waiting for you to slip up, and what demon that you could fall to. All right, so keeping your eyes single, man, the kingdom of heaven, man. Prophesying, teaching, whatever you're good at, as far as this ministry. You magnifying that, and you working on yourself every single day. All right. You're not going 3-4 days without praying. You're not just Israelite at camp on Saturday. You're working out your own salvation. You keep your eyes single. You're not trying to make it to the NBA, the NFL. You're really your treasures and your focus is on the spirits, the spiritual things. All right, which is the kingdom of heaven ultimately. So it says but if thine eye be evil, thine whole body shall be full of darkness. You see, because you can pull because the eye, just like it just said in verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. Everything that you put inside of your body is from what you see. Okay, you could be having a lust spirit on you watching porn all goddamn day, man. All right, and that because your eye seen that, you'll pollute your insides, and now you're full of darkness because you festered on that. You meditated on that. It was in your mind too much. Your eyes was laid on that too long. Okay, this is why it tells you. This is why Yahweh Shai said, if you lust after a woman, you lust after another man's wife. You committed adultery already, man. Why? Because you thought about that. You put those thoughts in your mind, and you did it, and it's just like you did it, man. Because now that darkness that your eyes seen is inside your spirit. All right, hey man, that's real talk. You lusting after somebody else's wife, now it's in you. Now you done committed a sin. It says, but if thine eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, it says, how great is that darkness? It says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one. You see, it's either you're gonna hold to the one, man. All right, you can't serve two masters. You can't be lukewarm, so to speak. You can't be hot at camp on Saturday. All right, and be wicked as all hell. Salaki, I know that's a weird noise. I had to turn it on. It's cold. It's freezing in Buffalo. Man, woo, had to turn that heat on. Lord's willing, y'all can still hear me. You know, um, Salaki, cut it down a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, Lord's willing, man. Lord's willing, y'all can still hear me. So I'm gonna read this again. It says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate one and hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one." You see, you're gonna hold to the one. Whatever you're doing more is gonna manifest inside of you, man. All right, so you want to hold to righteousness. You want to hold to pertaining to getting salvation. All right. It says, "And despise the other." It says, "Yea, cannot serve." It says, "Ye cannot serve the God of Mammon." You see, you can't serve the God of Mammon. You got to serve the Heavenly Father. All things are spiritual. All right, that's why I told you up before where I started reading that the lay your treasures upon things that's in heaven. That's spiritual things. Okay, and you in these last days ultimately want to keep your eye, on focused on the prize, focused on the kingdom of heaven. All right, because hey man, we try hard. Sometimes man, you could just get weak out of nowhere, man. And it's nothing that you really did either. It's just that because you got to go through it to get the kingdom of heaven. You know, we got to keep our eye focused on the prize, man. Keep our eyes, you know, in the spirit of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, at all times. Yes, we got to maneuver through life. Yes, we have to, be certain things. We have to do certain things, get certain things done. But at the end of the day, your conversation should always be in the heavens, man. I'm about to try to see if I can find this preset real quick. Damn, can I search it right here? All right. Salaki. This is yeah. First Peter 1:15. So we're gonna get that real quick. Salaki. First Peter chapter 1 and verse 15. It says, I'm gonna start at verse 13. It says, "Wherefore gird up your loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach." It says, "As obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance." You see, as you don't want to fashion yourself according to the lust when you were ignorant. Okay, the things that you got enticed with before you came into the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You don't want to get fat. You don't want to fashion yourself according to those lusts. Okay, when you were ignorant. It says, "But as he which have called you is holy," it says, "So be holy." It says, "So ye be holy in all manner of conversation." That's right, man. You see, you want to have your conversations, up above, man. Everything that you're speaking on should be, it should be spiritual. All right, just like me and the brother was just having a conversation. Me and my brother Gabar, right before I left the job, and every time we talk, we ain't talking about nothing. We talking about the scriptures, man. Things that's happening in the world. Every time, it's never about no bullshit. It's always about what's going on, about this truth, man. It's always. It don't matter it don't matter what we talk about, because we talk about other things too. But the first conversation we talk about is this truth, man. Because he just getting up, and I'm just leaving out. So I'm listening to videos all night. I'm thinking about lessons I got. He getting up, he on fire. You know what I'm saying? So we just talking about, and that's the spirit of the Heavenly Father, man. Really, because we talking about the same thing. And then we singing the same song. Everything he's saying, I see it. Like, oh yeah, and everything I'm talking about, he see it too. That's the spirit. That's just the spirit of the Lord. And we talk about spiritual things, man. Like just like I was just washing up before, because I work at a print company. You know, you get real inky and dirty. You know, so I'm washing up to get scrubbing the ink off of me, and the water was so cold. It was like lake water. I'm like, damn. I was like, and Edomite walked up, and I was like, man, I can't imagine how this how I feel to drown in Lake Erie in the wintertime. He's like, man, that's bullshit. And basically, he was talking about the water shouldn't be cold; it should be hot. It's wintertime. And I told him I could imagine how I'd feel to drown in Lake Erie, and he said, man, he said, yeah, that'd be a horrible death. I'm like, man, definitely. He's like, what would you rather do, burn? And he said, what would you rather do, burn or drown? I was like, man, none of them shit. Yeah, but it made me think about, the flood. It made me think about the flood. Noah was warning the people. And nowadays, since Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gave us that promise that he'll never flood the earth again, now it makes me think about the fire, that's coming this way, man. And I don't want none of those, man. It just set in my brain like, hell no, I don't want to feel none of that. So, the scriptures tell you to fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with fear and trembling, man. So hell yeah, the Lord will give you certain scenarios like that. He'll let little certain things play out in your life to make you think about certain. Nah, man, I don't want to get weak and lose this truth, man. So let's get back to this. It says, this is 1 Peter 1:14. It says, as obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the form of lust and your ignorance, but as he which have called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation. You see? Be ye holy in all manner of conversations, man. And everything that coming out of our mouth, man, we talking about this truth, man. All right? It'd be hard not to speak this truth to your coworker sometime, man. Like, damn, man, because you be burning. You be on fire ready to just say something like, damn. But hey, man, we keep our conversations, we try to keep the worldly conversations minimum, but we want to be, our minds to be fashioned, on this truth. All right, so yeah, man, we got to keep our eyes single, man. That's basically what I was thinking about when I did this lesson, when I recorded this. We want to we want to stay tunnel vision on the kingdom. It tells you in the book of Second Ezra, the 7th chapter. It's difficulty to get to the kingdom. You got stumbling blocks in your way. One side gonna have burning fire, and the other side is like, it's like you tight roping, man. The other side is water, man. As a matter of fact, I could get this real quick. I'll get it real quick, because that's crazy. Because we did just talk about. I did just bring it out about Esau, what he said. He definitely said was would I rather drown or burn? I said none of them. None of them. There's no, but because we rather just to live. We got the spirit to live, man. We don't want to die, man. We want to, we want to live. We want to be, transformed. This is Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 6. It says, there is also another thing, a city is builded and is set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. It says the entrance of is narrow. It says the entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. This is like as if there were fire on the right hand, on the left hand, the deep water. You see, it's on one side is the fire, and on another side is the deep water. No, man, we don't want none of those, man. So we got to keep our eyes single, man. We got to stay on that path that's going to keep us upright. All right, we don't want to get destroyed. All right, it says. Salaki. It says the entrance of is very Salaki. Verse 8. It says and only one path between them both. You see, it's only one path, man. It's only one door. We got to come, and we can't come up some other way. We can't come up some other way. It's only one way to the door. It makes you think about Mario Brothers, the game. I forgot exactly what board it was, but you can only get to that door if you climbed up one way. There was no other way through this one door. And you can't just take one thing from one camp, this thing from another camp, this thing from another camp. Next thing you know, you know what I'm saying? You all over the goddamn place. You can't do that. You gotta the Lord set up elders and teachers to teach you this truth correctly, man. And we had to learn the hard way. We had to go around the world to get where we at now. Call him like how about Shemel Shah? We finally got it. But at the end of the day, you can't just make your own thing up. You didn't come up with this truth, man. Yeah, you an Israelite, but the Lord put a spirit on certain men to teach this thing correctly, man. All right. So it says, and only one. It says, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be one man that goes there at once. You see, and this is just how small. You see, this thing is so tiny. This narrow path is so, so only for a few, man, and only one man could go there at once, man. Okay. It says, if this city were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive an inheritance? You gotta keep your eye. You gotta pass the dangers. But you gotta keep going straight. You can't get a little danger and drift off to the left or to the right, man. You gotta continue on that straight, narrow path, man. Okay. It says, it says, and I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion, because for their sakes I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statute, then was the creed that now is done. It says, then were the entrance of the world made narrow. You see, and that's when the entrance was made narrow, when Adam committed sin. Okay, it says, for of sorrow and travail they are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. You see. So at the end of the day, man, we got to stay on that path that only one man can go there at once, man, and keeping our eyes single. All right, staying focused on the prize. Not getting too distracted. Distractions is all over the place, man. We want to stay strong in this thing, man. All right. And with that being said, Lord's willing, this is edifying call. Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakak Dash. Until the next one, Shalom.